Welcome back, Focus Learners. Today, we are unpacking something that is literally reshaping our entire digital landscape: generative AI. Now, if you've been following this space, you know we're way past the initial hype. So in today's explainer, we're popping the hood to see exactly how this tech is changing, well, pretty much everything.
I mean, let's be honest. Is AI magic or is it just math? Because when you type a quick prompt and then a flawless piece of code or a mind-blowing image just appears a few seconds later, it absolutely feels like wizardry. But by the end of this explainer, we're going to strip away that illusion entirely and reveal the actual mathematical mechanics working behind the curtain.
Okay, let's dive right into this. Here's our roadmap for today. First up, what is generative AI? Second, how AI actually works. Third, how it's disrupting major industries. Fourth, we'll look at AI myths versus reality. Fifth, why this matters now. And finally, we'll peek into the future of AI. So, at its core, generative AI is technology that creates totally original, net new content from simple text prompts. We're not just talking about basic text generation here, guys. We're talking high-fidelity images, functional software code, even complex music. These models synthesize brand new outputs strictly from everyday language. It's wild. Which brings us to Section 1, what is generative AI? The massive shift from retrieval to creation. Think about traditional software for a second. For decades, our whole relationship with computers has been based on retrieval, right? It's kind of like asking a librarian to fetch a specific pre-written book from a shelf. But generative AI fundamentally flips the script. It creates original outputs on demand. So instead of just fetching that book, it's like having an author standing right there, writing a completely new one for you on the spot, pixel by pixel, word by word. All right, moving to Section 2, how AI actually works. Let's look at the actual mechanics behind the machine. This whole process basically builds on three core phases. Step 1, ingest massive datasets. We're talking about feeding the system vast swaths of the internet: articles, image libraries, code repositories, the whole shebang. Step 2, learn patterns. Now, the AI isn't just memorizing this data. Actually, it's mapping the mathematical relationships between elements. It's learning the predictive probability of which word or token should logically come next. And then Step 3, generate new outputs. Using those deep structural patterns it learned, the system predicts and constructs a completely original output to satisfy whatever prompt you gave it. Now on to Section 3, disrupting major industries. We're talking tangible impact across the board. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how we're seeing specific tools map directly to massive industry shakeups. Take ChatGPT. It's fundamentally changing content creation, letting marketing teams draft whole campaigns in minutes. Then you have Midjourney, completely redefining the design industry by letting folks generate hyper-realistic concept art instantly. And under the hood, specialized AI models are accelerating software development by writing their own code or even composing original music for the entertainment industry. The sheer versatility here is frankly staggering. Think about it: writing scripts, generating images, writing code, composing music, creating video. The exact same underlying architecture that writes a compelling screenplay can also architect complex Python scripts, or lay down an original jazz track, or generate award-winning photography. We're basically looking at a universal engine for human creativity. But let's get real in Section 4, AI myths versus reality. Time to pull back the curtain. The prevailing myth out there is that AI is some sort of infallible wizard. Well, the reality? It is a deeply flawed statistical prediction engine. Because it predicts patterns rather than knowing actual grounded facts, it can confidently generate completely false information. You've probably heard of this. It's a phenomenon known as a hallucination. So while it's an incredibly powerful tool, it absolutely requires strict human oversight to verify what it spits out. Section 5, why this matters right now: the accessibility revolution. You see, the true power of this specific moment in time isn't just the sheer speed of the technology. It's the unprecedented accessibility. This tech isn't locked away in some billionaire's lab requiring a massive supercomputer to run. It has been completely democratized. Literally anyone with an internet connection can access the exact same foundational AI models that major enterprises use, and you can usually do it for free or at a very, very low cost. Which brings us to Section 6. The future of AI. Looking ahead. As these tools keep improving, they are going to profoundly transform our daily routines. I mean, we are just at the very base of the curve right now. Pretty soon, generative AI won't be a destination website you have to go visit. It's going to be the invisible integrated engine powering your email client, your design software, and pretty much all of your business operations. So that leaves us with a critical question. As these tools keep getting better and become completely ubiquitous, how will they impact your daily life and work? Are you going to let the algorithms passively shape your workflow, or will you actively harness these tools to augment your own human capabilities? Remember, the magic is just math. The tools are right there in your hands, and the future is waiting to be generated. Thanks for joining me on this explainer today. Keep exploring, and I'll catch you next time.